Moving on to another question of the textbook. So listen carefully. Find the sum of all 3-digit numbers which are multiples of 9. Okay. So here also we have to find the sum. We know that there are two equations for sum. First one is n by 2 into 2f plus n minus 1 into d, and the second equation is n by 2 into x1 plus xn. Okay. Here we want n. So we have to write the equation for n, that is number of terms equal to xn minus x1 divided by d plus 1. So in this particular question, these are the required equations to be taken. Understood? Find the sum of all 3-digit numbers. Okay, so first we can take what are the 3-digit number, first 3-digit number which are multiples of 9. So condition is that 3-digit number should be a multiple of 9. Let's take 100. As I told earlier, first we have to take always 100. 100 divided by 9. We know that 100 divided by 9, 1 times 1, 10. Again 1 times 9. Remainder is 1. Okay. If the remainder comes 1, listen. Our first term, which is a multiple of 9, is first we have to write 100 plus divisor minus remainder. Okay. Equals to 100 plus divisor is 9. 9 minus remainder. Remainder means 1 equals to 100 plus 9 minus 1 gives us 8. That is 108. So 108 is the first 3-digit number which is a multiple of 9. Let's check. It is not compulsory to check. For your better understanding, I am checking this. 1 times 9, 1, 18, 2 times 18, 0. Here remainder becomes 0. So we can say that 108 is a multiple of 9. Understood? So we get, or we got f equal to 108. Got it? Now we can find out what is xn, that is last term. As usual, first we have to take last 3-digit number, that is 999 whole divided by 9. 1 times 9, 0, 9, again 1 times 9, 0, 9, 1 times 0. Here in the first step itself the remainder becomes 0. So we can say that this is the last 3-digit number which is a multiple of 9, because of the reason that in the first step itself the remainder becomes 0. Understood? So we can write xn, that is last term xn equal to 999. Got it? Now we can write what? D, common difference D. In this equation you can see, in this equation we want xn, x1, that is first term, as well as D. So D is, that is 9 itself. We know that if they ask multiples of 9, then we can take D as 9. Or else you can, in the exam this question, you can see this question this way also. Find the sum of all 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 9. Both the questions are one and the same. Okay, multiples as well as divisible, both means same meaning. Understood? So here D equal to 9. Now we can find out n. Okay, in order to find out n, we want xn, x1 as well as d. So we have, listen, we have number of terms, n equal to xn minus x1 divided by d plus 1. Always write the equations first. Okay, it carries 1 mark. Equals to xn, that is 999 minus x1, that is first term, 108 divided by d, 9 plus 1. 999 minus 108 gives us 891 divided by 9 plus 1. Okay, if we divide 891 by 9, 89, 9 times 81, 70, again 81, 9 times 81, 0. So this becomes 99 plus 1 equal to 100. So we got n as, that is number of terms is 100. We got n also, that is 100. Now we can apply the equation of sum. We have Sn equals to n by 2 into x1 plus xn. Okay. equals to n, that is 100, 100 by 2. Sn means S100, n equal to 100. You can write S100 here also. Into x1 108 plus xn, that is 999. Okay, equals to 100 by 2, we can write it as 50. 108 plus 999 gives us 1107. We have to multiply these two terms. If we multiply these two terms, it becomes 55350. Okay, this is our answer. So this is the sum. This is the sum of all 3-digit numbers which are multiples of 9. Understood? I repeat, first you have to find out first term, first 3-digit number which is a multiple of 9, and last 3-digit number which is also a multiple of 9. Then common difference means 9 itself. Then number of terms. Number of term is obtained by using the equation xn minus x1 divided by d plus 1 and sum. Last step is sum. So in order to find sum of first n terms, first we have to write the equation for sum. That is n by 2 into x1 plus x2, x1 plus xn, or else you can apply xn equal to n by 2 into 2f plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, in that equation n remains 100 only, f means 108 and d becomes 9. Okay, you can, if you want, you can find out in that way also. Okay, on to another similar type of question. Listen carefully. Find the sum of all 3-digit numbers which are multiples of 7. Okay, as usual, first we have to find out f, xn, that is last term, number of terms, common difference is already given, that is multiples of 7 means d equal to 7. Okay, so listen carefully. I am doing this particular question a little bit fastly. Okay, so listen. First we have to find out f. So in order to find out f, that is first term, first we can divide 100 by 7. We are taking 100 because of the reason that they are asking us, or they are provided with 3-digit number. Okay, that's why we started with 100. Okay, if they are told about 2-digit number, then we have to start with 10. Okay, that I will discuss later. Now listen here. 100 divided by 7, 1 times 7, balance is 3, 30, 4 times 28, remainder is 2. We got remainder how much? 2. So in order to find first 3-digit number which is a multiple of 7, what we have to do is 100 plus divisor minus remainder. Okay, equal to 100 plus divisor. Divisor is 7. 7 minus remainder we got 2, equal to 100 plus 7 minus 2 gives us 5, equal to 105. Okay, so 105 is our first term. You can check. F equal to 105. F for x1 equal to 105. Similarly, we have to find out last term xn. Okay. In order to find the last term, what we have to do is we have to take last 3-digit number and divide by 7. 1 times 7, 2, 29, 4 times 28, 1, 19, 2 times 14, 5. We got remainder as 5. So in order to find last term, there is a different equation. Listen carefully. In order to find last term, what we have to do is first write 999. Since last 3-digit number is 999, minus. In order to find first term, what we have to do is we have to plus, we have to add. In order to find last 3-digit number, we have to deduct or subtract. We have to deduct directly the remainder. Okay, I repeat. First write 999, then write minus symbol, then directly copy paste this remainder. No need to minus 7 from 5. Okay, you have to copy paste this 5 here. Understood? So 999 minus 5 gives us 994. Understood? So this is the last term. Xn equal to 994. If you want, you can check. For your better understanding, I will check here. 7, 1 times 7, 28, 4 times 29, 28, 14, 2 times 14, 0. You can see that here remainder becomes 0. Okay. Now what we have to write is, we have to write the d, common difference. D equal to, that is 7 itself. Okay. Now what we have to do is first we have to find out n, that is number of terms. Then after finding n, we have to find out the sum of first n terms. Okay, so before applying and before finding out number of terms, first we have to write this equation of n. We have number of terms n equal to xn minus x1 by d plus 1. Okay, equal to xn, that is 994, minus x1, that is 105 by d. Okay, d is 7 plus 1, equal to 994 minus 105 gives us 889 by 7 plus 1. Okay, if we divide 889 by 7, 18 2 times 14, 49 7 times. Okay, so this gives us 127 plus 1 equals to 128. That is n equal to 128. Okay, now we got x1 or f, xn, d, n. Okay, since we have all these items, we can directly or easily find out sum of first n terms. Okay, listen carefully. So we can write the equation of sum of first n terms. We have Sn equal to n by 2 into x1 plus xn. Okay, n by 2 into x1 plus x1 equals to n is 128 divided by 2 into x1 is 105 plus xn, that is 994, equals to 128 divided by 2 gives us 128 by 2 into 105 plus 994. 128 by 2 we know that is 64 into 105 plus 994 gives us 1099. 64 into 1099 gives us 70,336. Okay, so this is our answer. Understood? I repeat, first we have to find out f, then last term xn, common difference is already given, and number of terms. Okay.